3-year-old Rayvon will never know her mother. In October 2010, 18-year-old Raylene Dyer went missing. Within days, 3 men and a woman had been arrested. The confessions obtained pointed to an unspeakably cruel murder. The accused men at the time told police that they had abducted Raylene, taken her to this slaughtering area in the Valley of Peace community, and cut off her head before throwing her body in the river.
It has been 3 years, 5 months, and 6 days since they killed my sister. And we will never really get over it because we didn't get closure. We didn't find anybody to bury. But as time passed, it healed the wound. And I look at it differently because you have just experienced how beautiful our legacy is. She is smart, she's intelligent, and she has brought us a lot of joy. There is no way she can replace her mom, but my niece is here in our lives. It could have been worse. We could have lost both my niece and my sister, but God allowed us to find her.
Brandon Budna, Jason Anderson, and Darren Banner confessed to the grisly crime, providing details which told a horrific tale, but still they walked free.
They took the police and showed the police where they killed my sister, and as a note, we were searching in that same area, and they showed us the area where my sister was killed, where her rosary fell off when they cut off her head. The blood on the rosary proved positive to be my sister's blood because they had sent it away to be tested for DNA testing. And one police touched me and told me that it is my sister's rosary. So what did they do with my sister? They killed her. They killed her, and that's the bottom line. Like what my mom said, she doesn't know why she was hoping for justice, because in Belize there is no justice. We were a bit disappointed, but when we got together and we thought about it and we prayed about it, justice is for God. While they got away here on earth, they'll never get away in heaven. And at the end of the day, they will be the ones, when they close their eyes, they will remember my sister, the innocent girl they killed.
Araceli Kahweke today appeared alone to face charges of abetment to murder. She has been linked through the confessions of the 3 men. She has been accused of masterminding Raylene's murder.
A jury has been selected, and I have a duty to challenge a statement that is alleged to have obtained from her following the proper procedure. That is underway, and then based on the outcome of that, the jury returns to court and proceeds to hear evidence in relation to her matter. I cannot say more because this takes place away from the jury. However, Araceli Kahweke is charged on 3 counts of abetment to commit a murder. Araceli Kahweke was a student at the University of Belize. She is the former Queen of the Bay from Corozal, and she was studying to be a nurse. And the only link between her and this matter that happened is 2 statements, and so I cannot go further than that.
The alleged motive for murder is nothing short of bizarre. Authorities believe that Kahweke wanted Raylene's newborn baby girl Rayvon for herself because she had allegedly convinced her boyfriend at the time that she was pregnant. The entire scenario is chilling.
We know she was the one who took my sister from Aline's house, my other sister Aline's house, and took her to Belmopan. I have someone who saw her on the James bus, the express bus, with the small baby, holding the baby. She was the one holding the baby the entire way to Belmopan, and that individual who was on her way to PG saw when they got off at Guanacaste Park, she and Raylene. So we know she's the one. I don't know how she could live with herself, but as I said, God is the final judge, and He never sleeps. I believe the case wasn't well put together. There's a lot of things that was left out. For example, when Araceli took my sister from Aline's house, she threw a spiral notebook into the house and said, I'll come back right now. Let's go with me, Raylene. In that spiral notebook had some doodling and notes from her UB class. At the back of the book had the baby's new name that she was planning to give the baby. It had the guest list for the christening. It had the menu for the christening. So it is premeditated. Before she even got the baby, all of these things were set in place.
Like with the 3 men who have walked, Raylene's family has left Cahueque's fate in God's hands, since they have lost all trust in the justice system. But there is still much pain and frustration at a loss of life, compounded by a loss of hope for justice.
She did them no harm. She is 18 years old, one skinny girl, and it took 3 men to hold her down to cut off her head. Just imagine, and nothing comes out of it. They walk out of Belmopan Supreme Court, 3 men, because they did no wrong.
As Araceli Cahueque was escorted out of court today, she could have easily been mistaken for a visiting dignitary, rather than the woman accused of orchestrating one of the most disturbing murders in recent memory. Mike Rodon for News 5.